Hey there, I'm Lynn Carpenter with Blissful Heart Coaching, and today I'm here with Fallon, the emotional anchor of our herd, to talk about something many of us who identify as good girls and people pleasers rarely admit: the fear that all our suppressed emotions will eventually break us. You know that feeling? The one that keeps you awake at night when you wonder if one day all that buried anger, all those swallowed no's, all those times you smiled and said it's fine when it wasn't, might finally become too much. I want to share something with you that perfectly illustrates our journey from people pleasing to authenticity. Watch Fallon. She hears my husband in the barn preparing the horses' breakfast. See how she's pawing at the ground, expressing her impatience? Now, in traditional horsemanship, this behavior would be labeled as bad manners. Just like in traditional good girl conditioning, we're taught to label direct expressions of our needs as demanding or unladylike. But let's look closer at what's actually happening here. Fallon is simply being honest. She's saying, I know breakfast is coming. I can hear you in the barn preparing it, and I'm ready now. There's no manipulation, no passive-aggressive sighing, no pretending she's fine waiting when she's not. Notice how clear and direct her communication is. She's not throwing a tantrum. She's not being aggressive. She's just being honest. And isn't it interesting how uncomfortable that can make us? We've been so conditioned to see any expression of impatience or desire as too much. Here's what's fascinating. Fallon doesn't carry any shame about expressing her needs. The moment breakfast arrives, she'll be in complete relationship with my husband again. She doesn't worry that she's damaged the connection by being difficult. She doesn't lie awake at night overthinking whether her pawing made her high maintenance. And here's the beautiful culmination. Watch what happens when breakfast arrives. Fallon doesn't apologize for her earlier impatience. She doesn't do what so many of us do, that nervous laugh followed by, sorry, I'm being so demanding. She simply receives her breakfast and is fully enjoying it in the present moment. Watch Fallon for a moment. Notice how she stands, so grounded, so present in her huge, powerful body. As a warm-blood mare, she could easily overwhelm anyone with her size and strength. But she doesn't need to. Do you know why? Because she never bottlenecks her emotions. When something bothers Fallon, she shows it in the moment, just like you saw her doing while waiting for her breakfast. When she needs space, she takes it. When she feels joy, she expresses it. There's no gap between what she feels and what she shows. I want to share something deeply personal with you. When I lost my soul pony, Bodie, in 2020, I was completely shattered, not just sad, devastated, broken into a million pieces. There was no holding it together, no putting on a brave face. The grief was raw, overwhelming, and total. In those moments of complete devastation, Fallon would come to me and deliberately place her nose right on my heart chakra, as you can see in this video. She wasn't asking me to be different. She wasn't trying to fix my grief. She was saying, I see your shattered heart. I can hold this with you. You don't have to navigate this alone. Here's what Fallon wants us to understand. Our emotions aren't too much. They're not inappropriate. They're not something to manage, control, or hide. They're energy asking to move through us. When we people please, we often create a dam inside ourselves. Every swallowed no, every forced yes, every fake I'm fine becomes another brick in that wall. We're not afraid of breaking down. We're afraid of breaking open.
Are you just sleeping through that?
This week, I invite you to try something I call Fallon's Truth Minute. Once a day, stand tall like Fallon. Place your hand on your heart, just where she would place her nose. Ask yourself, what am I really feeling right now? Don't try to fix it. Don't try to make it pretty. Just let it be true. Let it move through you, knowing that, like Fallon, you're strong enough to hold it all. Huh, girl? I love you. Remember, you're not too much. Like Fallon, you're exactly as expressive as you need to be. Your hunger for life, your readiness for what's next, your honest expressions of desire, they're not character flaws. They're signs that you're fully alive, fully present, and ready to live from your truth as your whole, worthy, authentic self. If this message resonates, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. My healing horses and I are here to hold space for the range of your emotions and your whole truth. Until next time, it's Lynn and Fallon reminding you that your emotions aren't too much. They're your authentic self speaking. Maybe it's time you listened. Huh, Fallon?